There comes a time when silence speaks louder than words. A time when your absence will make him realize your presence. A time when stepping back forces him to step up. You don't have to beg for attention. You don't have to chase love. If a man values you, he will show you. If he cares, he will reach out. If he truly wants you, he won't let you go. But sometimes you have to stop calling, stop texting, stop reaching out first. You have to give him space to miss you, to think about you, to realize your worth. A man who loves you will notice when you're gone. He will wonder why his phone is silent, why your good morning text isn't there, why you haven't checked in. It will hit him when he wakes up and there's no message from you. He will check his phone and see no missed calls. He will scroll through your old messages, wondering what changed. He will ask himself, did I take her for granted? Did I assume she would always be there? The truth is, sometimes, people only appreciate what they lose. They realize your value when your presence becomes a memory. And if he never realizes it, then he was never yours to begin with. When you stop texting and calling, you're giving him a choice to step up or step out, a choice to fight for you or let you go. You're giving him the space to show his true colors. If he wants you, he will come for you. If he loves you, he won't let you go. But if he doesn't, he will stay silent. And that silence is your answer. Don't fear the silence. Embrace it. Silence reveals the truth. It shows you who is willing to fight for you, who is willing to make an effort, who values you enough to reach out. Love is not about chasing. It's about mutual effort. It's about someone meeting you halfway. It's about someone choosing you, just as you choose them. If you always initiate, you'll never know their true feelings. But when you stop, when you pull back, that's when the truth comes out. Some men will wake up. They will realize they don't want to lose you. They will call, they will text, they will show up. Because they know your worth. Because they feel your absence. Because they care. But some men will stay silent. They won't call. They won't text. They won't chase you. And that tells you everything you need to know. That tells you where you really stand. That tells you how much they valued you. And as painful as it is, it's also a blessing. Because now you know. Now you see the truth. Now you're free to walk away. Free to focus on yourself. Free to attract someone who truly values you. You are not a beggar for love. You are not someone who needs to prove their worth. Your value is already there. Your presence is already a gift. And the right man, he will know that. He will never take you for granted. He will never make you feel unwanted. He will never leave you questioning. Because real love doesn't make you chase. Real love meets you halfway. Real love values your presence. Real love doesn't disappear when you stop reaching out. It steps up. It makes an effort. It chooses you, again and again. So if you're wondering what will happen when you stop texting and calling, the answer is simple. He will show you exactly who he is. He will show you whether he truly values you, whether he respects you, whether he wants to be in your life. And whatever his response is, accept it. If he comes back, great. If he doesn't, even better. Because now you have clarity. Now you have peace. Now you know where you stand. You deserve effort. You deserve love. You deserve someone who sees your worth. Never beg for love. Never chase validation. If you have to chase, it's not meant for you. If you have to beg, it's not real. Real love doesn't require you to prove yourself. It sees you. It values you. It chooses you. And if a man doesn't see that, let him go. Let him stay silent. Let him live with the realization of what he lost. But you keep moving. You keep shining. You keep loving yourself. A man's actions will always tell you the truth. Listen to them. You are enough. You are loved. And the right man will never make you question that. So take a step back. Watch how he reacts. Either way, you find your peace. So trust the process. Trust the silence. Trust that what's meant for you will never pass you by. And above all, trust yourself. because you are worthy. So stop texting, stop calling, stop proving yourself. Let him react. Let him show you who he really is. His silence will tell you everything. His actions will speak louder than words. If he comes back, it's because he truly cares. If he doesn't, he was never yours. Either way, you win. Either way, you gain clarity. Your value isn't measured by his attention. You were enough before he met you, and you'll be enough long after he's gone. A man who truly wants you won't need reminders. He won't need tests. He will just know. He will just show. And that is the kind of love you deserve. There's something powerful about silence. There's something revealing about distance. There's something eye-opening about stepping back. When you stop texting, you stop chasing. When you stop calling, you stop begging. When you stop reaching out, you stop proving your worth. And when you stop, that's when the truth comes out. That's when a man reveals his true feelings. You see, love is not about who talks the most. It's about who makes the effort. It's about who chooses you, even when you're silent, even when you're not initiating, even when you've stepped back. A man who values you won't need a reminder. He won't need a push. He won't need constant attention to stay interested. Because real love doesn't fade with distance. It doesn't disappear with silence. It doesn't require you to chase. So when you stop texting and calling, watch how he reacts. Watch what he does. Watch who he becomes. Some men will feel your absence instantly. They will wonder where you are. They will notice the lack of messages. They will feel the emptiness because they know your worth, because they value you, because they don't want to lose you. And they will act. They will reach out. They will call. They will make the effort because you matter to them, because they see your value. But some men will stay silent. Some men won't reach out. Some men won't even notice. And that right there is your answer. That right there tells you everything. A man who doesn't notice your absence doesn't deserve your presence. A man who doesn't miss you didn't truly value you. A man who lets you go without a fight was never meant to stay. So don't be afraid of his reaction. Don't be afraid of the truth. Don't be afraid to walk away. Because a real man, he will never let silence be the end of your story. He will never let distance create doubt. He will never leave you questioning his feelings. He will show up. He will communicate. He will make sure you know you're important. And that's the kind of love you deserve. Not love that needs to be chased. Not love that requires begging. Not love that disappears the moment you stop reaching out. Real love is mutual. It's balanced. It's consistent. And if you stopping communication makes him disappear, then he was never really there. He was just convenient. He was just responding to your effort, not creating his own. And you deserve more than that. You deserve a man who puts in effort, a man who values your presence, a man who doesn't need you to remind him to love you. So let go of fear. Let go of doubt. Let go of the need to chase. If he wants you, he will come for you. If he loves you, he will show you. If he values you, he will make sure you know it. And if he doesn't, then he was never meant for you. Stop texting. Stop calling. Stop reaching out. Take a step back. Watch what happens. Because his reaction will tell you everything. And whatever that reaction is, accept it. If he comes back, appreciate the effort. If he doesn't, appreciate the lesson. Either way, you win. Either way, you gain clarity. Either way, you find your peace. Because the right man, he will never leave you questioning. He will never make you feel unwanted. He will never need reminders to treat you right. He will show up. He will call. He will text. He will put in the effort. And that's the only kind of love worth having. A love that doesn't need to be chased. A love that is freely given. A love that is consistent. A love that is mutual. So trust the process. Trust the silence. Trust what is revealed when you take a step back. Because in the end, the right man will always make the effort. And the wrong one, he will remove himself And that's a gift. That's clarity. That's freedom. So don't be afraid to let go. Don't be afraid to see the truth. Don't be afraid to choose yourself. Because you are valuable. You are worthy. You are enough. And the right man, he will see that. He will cherish that. He will fight for that. And he will never let silence be the thing that separates you. So take a deep breath. Step back. Watch what happens. And never settle for less than the love you deserve. Because the man who truly loves you, he will always, always find a way to let you know, without you having to remind him, without you having to chase him, without you having to beg for his attention. Real love is effortless, it's natural, it's mutual, and it's clear. So don't chase, don't beg, don't force. Just step back, just watch, just trust, because the truth is always revealed in silence. And the right man, he won't need you to remind him. He will just know. He will just show. He will just love. And that, my friend, is what you deserve. Nothing less. You've spent so much time giving, haven't you? So much energy checking in, making sure he's okay. So much effort holding the conversations together. So much patience waiting for a response. But now, you're done. Now, you've stepped back. Now, the weight is no longer on your shoulders. And what happens next? That's up to him. That's his decision. A man who truly cares won't just let you go. A man who truly loves you won't just sit in silence. A man who values you won't act like you never mattered. But if he does, that's not a loss. That's not rejection. That's redirection. That's the universe removing what isn't meant for you. And you need to trust that. You need to believe that you're not losing anything. You're gaining clarity. You're gaining peace. You're gaining self-respect. Because chasing a man who isn't choosing you, that's a battle you'll never win. That's a race that leads nowhere. That's a game you should never play. Love isn't a test. Love isn't a puzzle to solve. Love is simple. Love is mutual. Love is effort from both sides. So let's be clear. You're not waiting. You're not hoping. You're not counting the days until he realizes what he lost. You are moving forward. You are choosing yourself. You are living your life with or without him. Because you should never be someone's option. You should never be someone's afterthought. You should never have to convince someone to love you. The right man will know. The right man will see. The right man will choose you. Not just when it's convenient. Not just when he's lonely. Not just when he's bored. But every single day. With consistency. With effort. With actions. Not just words. And if he doesn't? If he's silent? If he lets you go without a fight? Then the truth is, he was never truly yours. Because a man who truly wants you doesn't leave you in doubt. He doesn't ignore your absence. He doesn't need reminders to appreciate you. He knows your value. He respects your time. He makes the effort to keep you in his life. And that's what you deserve. Nothing less. Not half love, not mixed signals, not breadcrumbing, not maybe or sometimes. You deserve certainty. You deserve effort. You deserve a love that doesn't leave you questioning. So let go of the fear. Let go of the anxiety. Let go of the need to control the outcome. What's meant for you will always be yours. What isn't meant for you will fall away. And that's a blessing. That's protection. That's the universe clearing space for something better. So stand tall. Stand strong. Stand in your worth. Because when you stop texting and calling, you are sending a message. A message that says, I know my value. A message that says, I will not chase. A message that says, if you want me, show me. And if he doesn't, that's fine too. That's his choice. But you are done waiting. You are done wondering. You are done proving yourself. You are stepping into your power. You are focusing on yourself. You are becoming the best version of you. And when you do that, when you stop looking back, that's when life truly begins. That's when you start attracting what's really meant for you. That's when the right love finds you. Not because you chased it, not because you begged for it, but because you became a magnet for it. Because you stood in your power. Because you chose yourself. And the right person will recognize that. The right person will appreciate that. The right person will match your energy. No more one-sided love. No more forced conversations. No more questioning your worth. If he wants you, he will show you. If he doesn't, he was never meant for you. Either way, you win. Either way, you find peace. Either way, you get exactly what you need. Because you are enough, you are worthy, you are valuable, and you deserve a love that never makes you doubt that. So stop texting, stop calling, stop chasing. Trust the silence. Trust what it reveals, and trust that you are being guided towards something better. Because the right man, he won't need silence to realize your worth. He will already know. He will already see. He will already choose you without hesitation. So don't fear losing the wrong one. Fear settling for less than you deserve. Fear wasting your energy on someone who doesn't value it. Fear staying stuck when you were meant to grow. Fear giving your heart to someone who doesn't deserve it. But never fear standing in your power. Never fear walking away from anything that doesn't serve you. Never fear choosing yourself. Because the moment you do, that's the moment everything changes. That's the moment you set yourself free. That's the moment you invite real love into your life. The kind that doesn't require begging. The kind that doesn't require proving. The kind that is effortless, mutual, and deeply fulfilling. So take a deep breath, lift your head high, and remember this: the right love will never require you to chase it. The right man will never let silence be the reason he loses you.